Alright, Shalom, Akim. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rachah, Quadash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I'd like to say Shalom to the elect that's teaching His word in all true faith and sincerity. And today, I just want to title this lesson, The Time of Judgment. That's the time we're in. And as you can see, the system that we're in, that's the answer for the wickedness that you see on the planet Earth. The only way this is, things is going to be, made right is by the way of Yahweh Shema Shai sending forth His judgment, His wrath, man. You ain't gonna be able to vote no one in, or you gotta, certain policies will be the destruction, judgment, prophecy is gonna make things right, and now we're in that time. So, matter of fact, because our Lord did say, as in the days of Noah. So let's get that in the book of Sirach 44. Because that time was really a time of judgment, man. Sirach, Ecclesiastes Sirach 44 and 17. It says Noah was found perfect and righteous. In the time of wrath, he was taken in exchange for the world. See? So in the time of Noah was also a time of wrath, that time of vengeance and judgment, because that was the solution. Lord was saying, he was pissed, because of the continual evils that he seen, and the conclusion he came up with was to flood the earth, man, killing everything that breathes, unless you was in the ark. Well, it's no different today, but the ark is now spiritual, by the way of this truth. But it says a time of wrath. We once again in that time, judgment is about to be poured forth. It says Noah was found perfect and righteous. In the time of wrath, he was taken in exchange for the world. Therefore, he was left as a remnant unto the earth when the flood came. See, guess what? It's going to be another remnant, the elect. And that flood is going to be a flood of plagues, which ultimately is going to be capped off by that fire, that flood of fire, that lake of fire, which is ultimately America engulfed in flames after World War III. But this is the time that we're in, an evil time, perilous time. It ain't going to get no better from here. It's only going to get worse. Let's get that in the book of, I think that's Ecclesiastes 12. No, it's 9. 12. The book of Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verse 12. It reads, For man also knoweth not his time, as the fishes that are taken in an evil net, and as the birds that are caught in the snare. And that's how these people, they just go about their day. They didn't, scripture didn't say as a deer, because you had these animals, they have certain predators to look out for. But a deer is a sense of urgency with certain prey. They got a sense of urgency. There's a certain spirit on them. The slightest thing they hear is see or smell is they bolting. But the fish, a bird, they just going about their day, man, just like these people. But then suddenly the trap comes. It says, so are the sons of men snared in an evil time. Yeah, because guess what? One of them snares is the famine. And the Lord setting these people up. They so used to door dashing, having things to come to their footsteps, their doorsteps. Literally everything's at the tips of your finger by the way of an app. Then suddenly it's going to be cut off. Suddenly the water, the power, Your basic necessities will be cut off. It says when it follows suddenly upon you. Yeah, because ultimately you're not going to get a heads up. Which you getting a heads up now by the way of the prophets. But that exact day when the money crashes, you don't know it. You're going to be suddenly taken by it. That day, that exact day when that power goes off and never come back on, you're going to be suddenly taken because you wasn't expecting the judgments. But this is the time that we're in. It was a certain appointment, appointed time where Yahweh Shema Shah was set forth for his wrath, man. This is it. We've seen it. The technology. On all levels. Let's get this in the book of Daniel 12:1. At that time shall Micah stand up, the great prince will stand up for the children of thy people. So as you can see, is a certain time where you're going to have the angels to be involved. And this is going to be during the time of wrath, man. During that time of judgment. See, it's going to get so bad, it's going to have to be divine intervention. It's going to have to be divine intervention. How else would you escape these evils the Lord have set up? The Lord got to get you out of there. It says, and at that time, it's like it. It said, and there shall be a time of trouble. See? That's why you're going to have the angels, the divine intervention. Such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. Yeah, but why? Because you got mechanical dogs now. You got these different drones. As I mentioned, just the lifestyle, how the system is set up. You got to rely on this man, his technology. It takes power to have that running water. It takes power for certain things. Your daily routine involve this man technology. Suddenly it's gonna be cut off, man. Fucking nigger women, man. It's gonna be a time of judgment. We're embracing it now. That's why we had that righteous hatred for the things we see, because it makes sense why the only solution is judgment. It makes sense why the only solution is judgment, man. It says, and there shall be a time of trouble, so since there was a nation even to that same time, and at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book. See, show you how vital having his word is. This was going to contribute to our salvation. But this is a time like no other, man. And that shows too as well, it's not going to be an outlet like no other. You ain't going to be able to swing your way out of this one. You got certain resources and shit you got stored up. That's not going to save you. It even talks about how your gold and silver would not deliver you from the wrath of Yahweh Shema Shah. It's ultimately going to be by the way of Yahweh Shah. Those that are in the book, those that are in the Lord, is going to be killed. But as you can see, it's a time for judgment. It's an appointed time. It's an appointment where the Lord is set forth to pour his wrath, man. And this is it. You're seeing these events. You look at your local news, and this is Yahweh Shema Shah, sending forth the evils, the wars and rumors of wars, the plagues, the pestilences, everything that contributes to the distress and anguish of people is here. And it's only intensifying, man. But this is the time, we in the time of judgment. As a matter of fact, let's see. Slot. I gotta type it up. Bear with me, Slot. This is the book of Sirach 36. And you know what? I started at 1. It says, have mercy upon us, O Lord, power of all, and behold us. See? And that's really, we as a, the Lord to have mercy upon us, for him to behold us, you know. That's us asking for the mercy of the Lord. And that's by the way of us having His truth. The face, you know, that face of the Lord. It says, and send thy fear upon all the nations that seek not after thee. See, and that's that process that we're in now. The Lord is sending His fear upon the nations that seek, and that's including 2/3 of our people, because they're another nation right now. They're not seeking after Yahweh Shemawashah, only the elect. So that's how they're gonna know the Lord, through that fear. Him sending that wrath, Him sending that fear. Lift up thy hand against the strange nations, and let them see thy power. And this is where we hit. And guess what? It's going to be strange. How the Lord show Himself, just how these nations are strange, these strange customs. But guess what? It's going to be strange calamities. That's why it's a thing of World War III. That's a strange calamity, man. Just that idea of a empire system being violently overthrown with these weapons of mass destruction. That's the Lord showing His power in a strange way. That's not a common form of judgment. Let's see. It says, Salakia. It says, as thou was sanctified in us before them, so be thou magnified among them before us. And let them know thee as we have known thee, that there is no power but only thou, O Yahweh Shemawashah. And how you gonna know the Lord? Through the judgments, man. This how we know the Lord, you know, through the works. But you want to experience the works. It says, show new signs and make other strange wonders. Glorify thy hand, thy right arm, that they may set forth thy wondrous works. Raise up indignation and pour out wrath. Take away the adversary and destroy the enemy. And that's the time we're in, man. The Lord is about to raise up indignation and pour forth this wrath, man. And that adversary, the enemy, that's E. Because ultimately it was this time period, this age, where all these things that was written, it was pointing at this moment that we're in now. This kingdom, this empire, even those empires of old. When you talk about Egypt and Babylon, it was hints towards America, man. Now we here in its fullness. Take the time short, remember the covenant, and let them declare thy wonderful works. So that's what we're doing. That's why things are being hastened. Everything is being sped up. Because now is the time where the Lord is about to do things, man. So yeah, Akim, I just hope this was edifying. I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Rachah Kudash. Double honors to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect that's teaching the word in our true faith and sincerity. Shalom.